On tonight's show, we have not one, not two, but three magic DVDs. Stay tuned. What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Magic Marketplace right here at the Magic Session. Thank you so much for tuning in live every Sunday right here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in our live session room. And of course, all you out there showing your love on YouTube, thank you for tuning in on our brand new YouTube channel as well. Tonight, we're going to talk about three brand new products, give you some lowdown on some inside scoop, and give away some magic. Let's kick it off right now with the three products. They are the Linking Cigarette. This is from Akira Fuji. This is something that was the talk of the internet a few months ago. The talk has died down, but now we're going to show you what it's all about. Up next, we have something, another friend of the Magic Session, one of our good friends, Mr. Paul Cummins. This is the Side Still Declassified. This is the real work on Marlowe's deliberate side still. And from another friend of the Magic Session, Mr. Jeff Prace, we have his brand new release. This is called Fuze. I remember seeing him do this a few months ago over in the lounge, and now we're going to take a look at the DVD and tell you all about it. I'm also going to take a look over here in the chat box area. We've got a lot of great friends. I see Casey Rhodes floating around, James Raymond, One Nation Under Cards. Cam Lyons is here, Mr. Roy, I see you. Tyler's around. A lot of the regulars, and I've seen a lot of new faces recently too. I'd also like to welcome aboard our brand new moderator, Mr. Chad Reeves. Thank you, Chad, for stepping up and taking care of business around the lounge. All right, so tonight we are here to talk about the Magic products, and it's only fitting that we start off tonight with the product that was on this week's Glimpse. As you know, the Glimpse happens every Friday. We post the new product that we're going to be reviewing on the show, let you guys get a chance to post your questions about that product, and we do our best to answer those questions for you. So we'll show you the demo. This is for the Linking Cigarette from Akira Fuji. We'll show you that, and then we'll come back and talk about it and answer your questions right here. There you have it. That is the demo for the Linking Cigarette. Once again, this is from Akira Fuji. And as you saw from the demo, this is basically taking an old concept and bringing some new life into it and giving you something that looks like real magic. Now, I also have another clip that we'll show in just a second. This was taken from Eric Jones, another friend of the Magic Session, at a convention he was at, and he saw Akira Fuji do it, and he's got a great angle on it, but we'll show you that in just a minute. First of all, I love the demo at the end of it. It says you could do it with small things found on the ground like twigs or sticks. So the main point is, if you're not a smoker, if you're not around cigarettes, you don't want to be, you can apply the technique to things that are the same size. And I know that was a lot of the questions that were popping up this week was, does it have to be done with just cigarettes? And the answer to that is no. So that was that's a pretty important question, because people wonder, is it gimmick cigarettes? Is there a gimmick involved? There is no gimmick involved at all. Strictly sleight of hand, and so you can use any object that's about the same size. But I guess it's important. Speaking of questions, let's hop over to the Glimpse and check out a few of the questions that were posted this week on the Glimpse. Number one was Mojo, Mr. Mojo. Can it be done with a spectator cigarette, or is it two gimmicks? We just covered that. This can be done with any cigarettes. You just need to put your practice in to make this work. Up next was Movie Man. Can this be done with other similar objects? Yeah, it sure can. We just talked about that. And he's right, because cigarettes are getting rare and more rare these days. Adam Rose asked, is this practical, and what's the difficulty on this effect? That's probably the biggest thing about the linking cigarettes, is how difficult is it? So Adam, that's a great question. This is something that looks really, really good with practice. So you need to really put the practice in to make this look good. There's a lot of timing involved in it. There's a lot to make it look good and smooth. It's not about rushing through it. It's about making it look good. And you don't want to just do the move really quickly. You want to do it so it looks natural. And in his hands, as you saw from the demo, I'd have to say this looks really, really natural and really, really magical. A few other questions we had over on the Glimpse were, Harper's Island, this looks like pure sleight of hand. Yes, it is. Harper's Island, it sure is. Our good friend White Oak Canyon, he always has mixed feelings about one-trick DVDs. I understand that. But there's no denying that the trailer is visual. Are we seeing a new sleight, or is this an application of a tried and true method? He's not trying to be picky, but he wants to know if this is something that he should spend his money on. You know, there's other things you can do that are similar to this. Things I know in the past people did with toothpicks. This is similar, but you can... this is a different technique, but it's applying the same kind of idea. I know what you're talking about, know where you're going. This is a little different, but the same idea is here. It's just done, and there's some other nice ways to do it here. I watched the DVD. Speaking of that, it's very short, very direct. There is no talking. It's all music. And it's done just with words popping up on the screen. So it's not a very detailed DVD either, but it does give you the gist of what you need to do. Let's hop over to the Glimpse one more time. Dylan Arnold asked, can it be done surrounded? Yeah, actually the best view, one of the best views I'll show you in a second, is from the back, actually. Mr. Matt Bixby, Matty Bix, looks like the classic match. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It really does. And Joe at the bottom asks, is it impromptu? It sure is impromptu. So you could literally go up to somebody, borrow their cigarettes out of a pack, do the link and unlink, and hand it right back, and you are done. So that's very cool. I've been teasing this other clip. If you haven't seen this, this is from Eric Jones. He captured this on his phone. Let's take a look at the creator himself, Akira Fuji, doing this with Eric Jones watching. And let's hear what he says. And by the way, I take no responsibility for what Eric's about to say. So if you're young, cover your ears.
Here? Yeah, from here.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. Oh my god.
You're editing, we're editing. You're editing.
Wow. One more time. Oh. Son of a bitch.
That's an awesome clip. That's the creator himself, Akira Fuji, doing this for Eric Jones. Caught that on his phone. I thought you guys might like to see that too, because it really does show just how awesome this can look. So that's a very cool clip from Eric. Of course, what it all boils down to is the price on this product. The price for the linking cigarette is $29.95. So for $30, you're getting a DVD here that goes over all the details on how to do this. It feels a little pricey, in my opinion, for what you're getting. You're just getting a single DVD, basically teaching you a single method and a trick, and the DVD is very, very short. There's really no high production value here. So if this is the kind of thing that speaks to you, then I'd say check it out. If you may think you know how it works and you want to experiment, try it that way first. $30 feels a little bit high to me. But if you want to do an impromptu piece of magic on the spot, this may serve you well. So that is the linking cigarette from Akira Fuji. Not bad, but not great either. Cool. Up next, we have a feature. This is the Smackdown. We're going to let you guys pick one of the products on the coming up week, because the next product we're going to be reviewing came from last week's Smackdown. That was one of the two Paul Cummins products. But let's talk about this week's Smackdown. This week we have two products. This is a brand new thing from Dan Harlan. This is called A Little R&B, and we have that going up against something from Diamond Jim Tyler. This is actually a dual release. This is Sweet and the Birthday Card. You can check out the demos for both of those on YouTube if you don't know what they are, and get a better idea which one you'd like to see reviewed. To let us know which one you want to see reviewed, though, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/WeSession, and vote right there on the product you'd like to see us reviewed. Just click the little bubble, and we will take care of the rest. It's that easy. Let us know what you want to see reviewed, and we will do it next week right here on the show. All right, well, now it's time for a brand new segment. Josh Norris introduced us a couple weeks ago. It's now time for some updates. All right, well, Josh Norris started this, and now I'm going to jump into. These are the updates around the Magic Session, and there's a lot going on, so we'll try to jump in and get as much taken care of as possible right now on this brand new segment. One of the things people have been asking us a lot about are the Underground PDFs. Underground PDF number 6 is actually coming out very, very soon. As you can see, the cover done by Chris Shepard. Also, the full layout on the inside of the PDF is beautifully done. That's why it's taking a little longer, because it's going to be worth it. Beautiful, beautiful layout. Tricks and thoughts from Lee Asher, Chris Mayhew, and myself. So you're going to get magic, thoughts, and more in the next PDF. The next thing we're going to tell you about is something that you guys have been asking a lot of questions about, and that's lectures. We do have a brand new one coming up. The next one is Mr. Caleb Wiles. Mr. Caleb Wiles is someone that's been around for a while now, and he's put out some great stuff. Of course, Holy Blank was a release. High Spots, you can see here his booklet, and most recently his DVD called Rematch that features Reswindled, which has got to be the best version of Reset. Paul Harris himself swears by it. So put this on your calendar for Caleb Wiles, December 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in our live session room. Caleb will be joining us to share his thoughts and maybe some brand new tricks, not published, or who knows. It's up to him. You need to tune in to find out. December 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right. We've been telling you lectures are coming, and now you know who it is. So that's the updates for this week. And now let's hop into the very next product, and that is from Paul Cummins. This is the Side Still DVD. Paul Cummins, like I said, is a friend of the Magic Session. He's been around for a while. He's always willing to help out. Definitely one of the nicest guys around that you're going to meet. And this is the breakdown on the Side Still. This is some move that a lot of people want to learn how to do, but they might not know how to do it right. And the cool thing is Paul breaks everything down. Here's the product right here on this side. There it is. The Side Still Declassified. Now, I've known Paul for a long time. I've seen him do the Side Still in person. And let me tell you, the man is a master of this sleight. If you've been thinking about whether you should do a side still or a pass or a double undercut or whatever it is, you know, if you've been thinking about the side still in particular, there is no better source, in my opinion, to learn the side still. Paul breaks everything down really well. Not only that, but he also performs some of the effects that are taught on the DVD as well for real people. So you're seeing the move and the routines done in performance for real people, and you can actually see him do the move under fire, and there's no better teacher for this type of thing too. And I got to tell you, Paul is just one of the nicest guys you're going to meet, but it's that unassuming nature that will destroy you when he comes out with a deck of cards. So if you see Paul at a convention, definitely make it a point to have him do something. I think on the clip we're showing he's doing Tapalac, which will destroy you. It will destroy you if you've never seen Tapalac. So that's an awesome thing. But the cool thing about this DVD is not only are you learning the side still in detail, but he's also giving you, let me count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow, 6 effects too. Probably one of my favorite ones is on here. It's called The Trick That Never Happened, and it's just an insanely good trick. It's probably my highlight on this DVD set, as DVD, and also Just in Case is another great version of Card to Box, and there's some fun stuff going on. He uses this behind the bar. So Paul's a real world guy, does this stuff for real people, and it shows on the DVD and in his published works such as FASDU 1 and 2. So if you want to pick that up from Paul, you can head over to FASDU, FASDIU.com. That's From a Shuffled Deck in Use, FASDU.com. And the price on this DVD is $45. So if you want to pick up a DVD that's not only going to teach you how to do a move, but also routines with it, there's no better source and no better teacher than Paul Cummins for the side still. This is an invaluable move. So if you've been thinking about new ways to control cards, I would highly recommend this. This is a move you want to have in your repertoire, and where should you learn it? From a pro, from a master of the move, and beautifully done DVDs. You can't go wrong with that. FASDU.com, check it out. Paul Cummins will hook you up. And if you want to learn more, if you have any questions for Paul, head over to the lounge. He's usually around in the evenings, and he can answer your questions and try to help you out too. So good stuff from Paul as always. We love Paul. He is the man. And speaking of the man, let's make someone very happy tonight. Let's make one of our viewers the man tonight. It's now time for the Random Magic Giveaway Contest. That's right. You guys post all over the place, whether it's on our YouTube channel right below the video or on themagicsession.com for articles or on-demands or the glimpse, any of those things. We pick a person each week and give them some of the magic that we review right here on the show. This week, we're going to give away some magic to... Let me pull it up. Here it comes. Here comes the drum roll. This week's winner is Mr. Movie Man. So Mr. Movie Man, congratulations. I don't know if you're out there watching live. Let me check out the chat room really quick. We have Movie Man. He's usually around. Movie Man tonight is going to be our Random Magic Giveaway winner. And these are the prizes that he has a chance to win. As you can see, this is the prize chart. These are a lot of the products that we reviewed on the show. Plus, we have the free spin area and the wild cards. So, for the Movie Man himself, let's spin the wheel and see what he's going to win tonight. Here we go. Let me click the little button here. And here we go. Movie Man, this one is for you. Let's get some big money, big money and we will tell the rest of you guys how you could be our next winner, so stay tuned. Let's see here. We have number 31, and on the prize chart, let me lean in here. Number 31 looks like, oh man, this is a good one, dude. This is 6 Masterpieces from Wayne Dobson. This is a great booklet full of very, very practical and commercial magic. Movie man, that is a good one. So we will congratulate you now. Everyone in the room is congratulating you. And we will contact you very, very soon to get your prize out to you. That is a very good one. And it looks like, yeah, everyone in the room is saying that's a good one. So yeah, congrats to you. And if you would like to be our next Random Magic Giveaway winner, if you want to win something, it's so easy. On our YouTube channel, right below this video, post a comment. You're entered. Head over to themagicsession.com, post a comment on a on demand, an article, a lecture, whatever it is, and you're entered that way too. So post, get out there, and we will choose one lucky viewer to be our next Random Magic Giveaway winner. You never know. It could be you. All right. Let's now hop into our last review tonight. This is from a man that needs no introduction. This is from Jeff Prace. Let's show you Fuze.
Look, I'm going to fold the card up. So the missing corner is on the inside. You can see that, right? The missing corner is on the inside. I'm going to fold it like this. And put your hand out, sir, and squeeze tight. Now, who has the corner? You. Now we're going to do some CPR, some operations. Watch, let's touch fists. And did you see what happened? My corner disappeared. Open your hand. Open the card all the way up. No way. Maybe. Is that...
See the card?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this right here at the tips of the fingers.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rub the corner against the card. Just going to rub it next to the card. And I'm going to try this. Watch this. Did you see it happen?
Okay. That's funny.
Isn't that nuts? I've actually fused the corner right there onto the card.
Okay.
But the weird thing is, and I want you to see this, look at this. It's still got your initial right there. It's still got your T on that side.
Okay.
Right there's the T. Right there on the other side is all the stuff that you've drawn on there.
Yeah.
I want you to examine that. Is that really fused back on there? Is that really fused back on?
That is genuinely on there.
All right, welcome back to the show. That is Fuze from Jeff Prace. Now, Jeff is someone that I've known for a while now. I think we all know Jeff from his original release called Gum, which was very clever stuff. And, you know, I think the last quote there speaks volumes. This kid is dangerous. And yeah, it's true. Paul here said it himself. And you can see that Jeff is a very, very smart young magician with a great mind. And I had a chance to meet him out in Vegas. He's also one of the nicest guys I've had a chance to meet. He was super busy at the time, but I'm sure that our paths will cross again. And as you saw from the demo, this is a brand new concept to bring to life for the Torn and Restored card plot. This isn't, you know, you're not looking at a whole card being torn up into pieces and restored. You're just looking at a corner being torn off and restored, but it's done in such a clean way. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Jeff do this in the lounge probably a year ago, and I was thinking to myself over the last year, how the heck did he do that? You know, it's like one of those things you don't want to ask and just find out. You want to let it keep brewing, and this is obviously what he was doing, and it's very, very clever stuff. So this is cool. The DVD goes over everything that you need to know to learn this. It's shot on location in Vegas. Looks like the guys were hanging out in a hotel room. So the production quality is not like all that, but it does the job. They also give you a lot of different variations of this you can do. You can do it where you do the dirty work, you ditch some stuff in your pocket, or you can do everything out in the open when you fold the card and hand it to the spectator. There's simple ways to do it, more advanced ways to do it, but at the end of the day, the basic concept and the basic method here isn't going to break your fingers. It's not any real knuckle-busting stuff. And the display of the card on both sides after you tear the corner off is absolutely beautiful. So, in my opinion, this could be used for infinite things. The concept could be used for a lot of different things, and I believe Jeff, I saw him earlier, people are asking if you can do this also with business cards, and yeah, I believe the answer is yes. So, this is really, really clean, very, very visual, and like I said, it's a great new addition to the Toy Restored plot, which is always exciting because you see so many people doing the piece-by-piece restorations. Just to see a version done with just the corner and such a beautiful display is a pretty nice breath of fresh air. And, Jeff doesn't just put out crap, doesn't just put stuff out just to put it out. This is one of his second major releases. I know he's got more on the way. So when Jeff puts something out, it's not just him throwing out ideas just to make a quick buck. He puts stuff out because he puts thought into it, thinks about it, knows it's a worker. He probably has used this for himself for I don't know how many years. It's pretty obvious from the DVD. You can tell he does this. And his full performance and explanation is included along with his patter, if you'd like to use that. But there's also a lot of other ideas on how you can present this to your spectators as well. So this is great. Jeff didn't let me down. I was excited to see this. There's a lot of big names that gave quotes. Kayla Morelli, a good friend of mine, gave a quote. Cosmo, Cameron Francis. So, these guys have seen this, know how it works, and I think that you too will be pleased with your purchase of Fuze. And, Jeff has also done something very, very cool that I thought. He's also put up a very, very special page, which I'll now pop up on the screen in just a second. Here's the link for you. This is the link, jeffprace.com/holiday_deal.html. This gives you a very, very special deal on Fuze. So if you would like to pick that up from him, all you got to do is head over there to the link right there, I should say, and you can pick up your copy of Fuze for a very, very reasonable price. And this is the page right here. It gives you the option to also buy gum for a special price. You can also get gum, Fuze, or you can get the two together for a very special price too. So if you'd like to do that, head over there, support Jeff. He's a great guy. We can't recommend his stuff enough. And one more time, here is the link right below there. If you missed it, there it is again. You can pick that up from Jeff. Of course, the price is always the important part. And I should pop that up on the screen for you right now. $35. Jeff is giving it to you on his site, though. Let me pull it up to make sure, for $21. So you can save $14 by heading over to the link that I just popped up on the screen. So there you go. That is from Jeff. And solid buy. I know you're going to like it. And I can't wait to see what Jeff has next. I know he's got a lot of stuff in the works. So let's see what he's up to. Smart guy. All right. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight. 3 great things tonight. This linking cigarette looks amazing. I mean, come on, that just looks like real magic. Then you have something like the side still done by a master and a great teacher, Mr. Paul Cummins. Definitely want to get that. And Fuze by Jeff Prace did not let me down. Smart guy, smart magic, and I'm sure if you see Jeff over in the lounge, he'll probably answer all your questions that you have about that too. But visit that link. He put that up just for you guys, and pick it up from him. And that's that. So that's it for this week, guys. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can always reach us on our team at themagicsession.com account. That's where we can always be reached for all the email inquiries, of course. If you also want to reach us socially, you can also get us over there on Twitter, twitter.com/WeSession. We're always over there posting away brand new stuff all the time. So that about wraps it up for this week. You guys, thanks for tuning in live or on demand. We appreciate the feedback and support. Post those comments below. Click the subscribe button at the top. Show your love. Let us know you're out there. And we'll see you guys right here next week. And who knows, might have a special guest pop in to co-host the show. Stay tuned for that. All right, guys, that's it for this week. As I always say, be good or be good at it. See you.
Is this your card?
I don't know.
Was it a red card?
I don't know what red is.
Ta-da!